From Fox 5 New York, this is Good Day New York.
Look at that. Doesn't that look refreshing on a day like today?
It does.
All right, we are going to toast like we've never toasted before because it's National Martini Day.
You saw she just had Greek food.
No.
No.
Stop.
No.
She's about to drink.
No, she's having
It's almost 10 o'clock in the morning, so that means it's martini time because it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
It's got to be 5 o'clock somewhere. Exactly.
It's also National Martini Day. We're going to celebrate in the Good Day Cafe if Rosanna's allowed when we come back. Get your shakers out. It's National Martini Day. And whether you take yours dry, dirty, with a twist, today, it's the day to indulge for everybody.
All right, we got a drink expert with us. I'm not talking about Kurt Menefee. I'm talking about Mandy Naglich. She knows how to sip in style. She's the author of How to Taste. She's joining us with some tips on making a delicious martini cocktail. Nice to have you here.
I'm so excited to be here.
So we have a national holiday about this.
And we got to start in the morning on National Martini Day here at Good Day New York.
Of course. We're not going to fight you on that one.
Exactly. So we have all different martinis. So should we just jump in?
Yeah.
This is really
come
fun.
on in here. Come in here, Mandy.
I kind of curated everything. Everything here is available on wine.com, so you can just fill up your cart, get the martinis to your house.
Okay.
So this first one is our gin martini. This is going to be a dry gin martini.
Okay.
Now, that's the classic, like the original?
Very classic, yes.
Is this like a James Bond one?
Not quite James Bond. It's not a Vesper. It's made with gin and just a little bit of vermouth. So if you guys want to go ahead and give it a smell.
So what's the
garnish
lemon
is ginger because this is actually a sustainable gin. It's made with green peas. So all the green peas are grown close to the Arbiki Nadar distillery in Scotland.
Green peas?
Green peas, and it's actually carbon negative. It's taking carbon out of our environment by using these peas, and it's a little bit of a different flavor profile because the peas give this earthiness, and so I'm going to complement that with the ginger, a little bit of spice to that, and the.
So what do you want to stir the ginger in it, or
go
just...
for it? Yeah. However you want to enjoy it. I like a little nibble.
Kurt's gonna get wild
sip.
pretty soon. Watch this.
But yeah, having it sustainable, I like celebrate Martini Day with, helping the globe a little bit. And the profile of this, there's going to be lemongrass in it and coriander, which isn't typical in gin. So that's why we're going for the ginger on this one.
What's the name of the vodka that you're using?
This is a gin called Arbiki Nadar. So the first carbon negative gin, which is very cool.
Who knew we needed that, man?
I know.
We're saving the world with our martinis,
and
which
you
is
can
great.
taste the difference by sipping it without the ginger, and it's like one little stir, and it changes the profile
spice,
just a little
nice
bit.
and snappy.
Real quick, you were talking about James Bond.
Yes.
You were telling us the whole shaken, not stirred thing is not right.
You don't want to shake your martini. You don't want to bruise this beautiful gin, and you're just going to add a bunch of air. The whole point of a martini is it's dense, it's boozy. You're adding a bunch of air to your martini. You're not doing the right thing.
So it should always be stirred.
Always be stirred when it's gin or vodka. Our espresso martini we get to, we'll think about it.
Okay.
But this is also super sustainable. This is Dutch Barn vodka. It's coming from the UK, and it's made with local UK apples. So that's the reason we're going to actually garnish here with a little apple chip.
Oh, fun.
And again, it's going to be more sustainable because it's not using wheat, so it uses less energy to turn it into alcohol. If you want to take a little
What a great
sniff.
excuse to drink at 9:51.
Exactly. We're saving the world.
It's got fruit in it, so it's got to be healthy.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you should smell
And we're
those little...
hydrating, right? How many drinks
there
do
we
we
go.
need an hour?
This one's a little more hydrating, actually.
3 to 4. There we go.
It's a wet martini, so a little bit more vermouth in this one because the vermouth actually has some apple notes. We're using the Koki Extra Dry to complement that Dutch Barn apple vodka.
It's a little calmer, for lack of a better term. Is that
Smoother,
the vermouth?
yeah.
Smoother.
So it's a little wetter, it's a little more vermouth, and like I said, coming from the UK, Ricky Gervais is a huge fan. He's actually involved in it because he saw it was so sustainable and helping local farmers, which we love.
Does a martini have to have vermouth?
Yes, even if it's just a little whisper, that's kind of what defines it as a martini. You'll see some crazy martinis these days, like your passion fruit and things, but a little vermouth is what really makes it a martini, in my opinion. And our final one, no vermouth here, actually. This is our espresso martini, and it's almost 10 a.m. We're waking up a little bit, and I decided to make this one with tequila. This is the Terramana Reposado.
Now you're talking.
Yes, and it has a little bit of aging, so it has a little vanilla to it, which really complements this Mileti coffee really nicely. The Mileti coffee is naturally sweetened, so it has a little chocolate to it, and basically I did equal parts. This is going to be equal parts tequila, Mileti, and just cold brew coffee. Easy to remember how to make at home, equal parts, 1, 2, 3. Shake it up like you saw me doing on the teas.
Yeah.
Give it a little sniff. It's got those chocolate notes from the Millennium coffee.
Oh, yeah, it smells good.
And the Terramana has that vanilla going on, so you don't need any simple syrup, anything to make it more sweet. We just did our healthy workout. We're not going to add sugar to anything.
Ooh.
Right? Yeah.
That's
nice.
So you get that chocolate and espresso.
Yes, it kicks. You know what?
A little
I've had
kick in the
3
morning.
sips and I'm happy.
And the cool thing about Mileti is it's family owned as well. So it's been in the Sitting family for 5 generations, 150 years. You could be making espresso martinis for 150 years. We just figured it out recently.
Now I know why you are a spirit expert, because I was like, I'm a drinking expert. I've been doing it for a number of years.
Well, here's my one tip before.
Okay.
You have to put your glass in the freezer. National Martini Day. In How to Taste, I talk about how temperature affects flavor.
Yeah.
Getting that really cold glass, just pop it in the freezer for a little bit before your martini. It's going to make all those flavors pop and really keep that kick of alcohol, keep it down to a minimum so you can really enjoy it.
All right, your
Good
book's
info.
available everywhere right now.
Yep, everywhere you can get a book, How to Taste.
Can't wait to taste.
Yes.
I learned how to taste from you. Thank you, Mandy.
Totally. If you have martini
So fun.
questions, Drinks with
Look
Mandy
at
on
Kurt,
Instagram.
look how happy he is.
I'm telling you,
We got the lineup.
I'm not a big martini guy, so maybe that's it, but I've had 1 sip of
Have
each.
one more. Let's see
and
what you do with 4 sips.
Maybe 5 or 6 by the end
He
of
went
this
for
weather
the gin,
forecast,
too. I'm
Audrey.
telling you, the ginger
Audrey.
martini.
Audrey, he's going to come over and help you with the weather, I
Oh
think.
boy.
Oh, boy is
We'll
right.
bring one over if you are. All right.